Hey, yo, let's go, everybody. Let's get up in here, man. We'll give you a couple seconds. Let's get up in here, man. Yeah, man, I got some news we can use tonight. You know, I had to tap back in with y'all, man. You know, with some unfortunate news once again, man, in our community. But I'm gonna give y'all a second, man. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my Muslim brothers and sisters all over the globe. I love each and every one of you, man. All my non-Muslim brothers and sisters all over the globe. Peace. I love y'all as well, man. Let's get up in here, man. You know, I'll chill till the first one tap in, and then we gonna take off. I gotta pull a grill together, so we gonna make this. You know, I'm trying to multitask, but this deserves our attention. Slow connection. Where my fam at? Where my fam at? I gotta give y'all some love too, man. I done picked up 30 or over 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So y'all been listening to me, man. Tell a friend, I love y'all. Real talk. Let's go. I know you just getting off work, getting there, cooking for the family. Getting situated, getting in the shower, whatnot, jumping in the pool, hopping out the pool. But I ain't gonna take off till I see some eyes. And I already know the eye in the sky, then let's see some eyes on me. So my sister always said, I gotta lay eyes on you, bro. Bet, let's go. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. What's going on, man? Man, I hope everybody is safe in your family as well, man. It's trying times, man. Wherever you at, man. If your family is healthy and safe, man, that is a blessing and mercy of God, man. And let's pray for those who family members are going through traumatic times, man, all over the globe. You know, it's you know, to be alive in 2026, I think you got to be suffering from PTSD, for real, worldwide, man. You talk about what's going on all over the globe, But that's not why I'm here to chop it up with y'all about today, man. I got chili jugs, got me sweating. As you know, I've been double dipping. But listen, I posted a story a couple of days ago about the young lady, Toneal Nicole Miller, who was found hanging from a tree in Glengarry Park in Miami over Juneteenth. No media coverage. A black woman, 27 years old, found hanging from a tree in Miami. And we're still dealing with the heartbreak of Goin, a 1-year-old baby boy getting unalived in Mississippi last week. So Mississippi, a 1-year-old is unalived in a parking lot of Walmart, which I did a video on a couple days ago. And now we're dealing with his sister, Toneal Nicole Miller, found hanging from a tree, 27 years old, in Miami, Florida, over Juneteenth. You know, when I started, my social media platforms, because I had to. It's funny, that's the video I'm going to tell one day just because of going on television. But when I started this, I always wanted to know, what did I want to use my platform for? I don't knock when nobody do their content. I didn't even know what a content creator was, but I don't knock nobody for their content. Either I like it, or I don't. I ain't got, bad mouthing people's content. I'm just bad mouthing people that show small-mindedness. You know what I'm saying? Either you rock with it or you don't. But anyway, I wanted to use my platform, man. So like I always say, when I'm gone, when I'm no longer here, it'll be a testament for good, man. It'll be a testimony for me with the law on the day of judgment. I won't be embarrassed about, do you know your social media? You was doing X, Y, and Z. You was posting this, that, and the third content, whatever the content that isn't beneficial. And especially being Muslim, I try to always give beneficial content. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's comedy or whatever. But saying that, there's no media about this young lady being found hanging from a tree in Miami, Florida. The media is very small about Goin, the young boy, the 1-year-old getting unalived in Mississippi. So there seems to be a pattern here. Who controls the media? I'll let you figure that out, man. But A sister, 27 years old, is found hanging from a tree in Miami after a 1-year-old is unalive in the parking lot of Walmart. And everybody, like I said, is hollering about race war. A war, it takes two sides. And there's no race war here, like I said. It's only white people mainly unaliving black people. And black people unaliving us too. That's that's a topic too. But like I said, all you white people want to jump in talking about black on black crime, this ain't the time. This ain't the time. You clean up your backyard, we gonna handle ours. But a young woman was found hanging from a tree in Miami. There's no media mention of it, but everything else is mentioned in the media. I hope that Luke Skywalker, Luther Campbell from 2 Live Crew is running for Congress. So support the brother. I hope this brother, investigates, gets on top of this, man. If you're running for Congress out of Miami, man, and the young sister was found hanging in the tree, Gary Carp, whatever the park was, Glen Cherry Park, or what people in Miami know. A regular park, 2026. I hope Luke Skywalker, I hope Luther Campbell can get us some answers, man. It's besides answers, it's just like it's time for us. It's go time. I'm gonna say it's go time, man. And when I say it's go time, it's time to let go of a lot of frivolous beefs, bullshit, drama, ratchetness, because it's go time, man. It's time to let it go, like for real. And I implore you, listen, the first thing I implore you, because we've seen how this mentality that we all were slaves or we came over in the Middle Passage, I implore you to read They Came Before Columbus by Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. Because we all wasn't slaves that came to America, people of color. Let's get that twisted. There seems to be a slave mentality. I can recognize it. I'm 55 years old. But all of us didn't come over on the Middle Passage. We was mariners. We was seagoers. Africans. We was some bad mother... Shut your mouth. Like, for real, we got to get back to history. That's why I said your first foray is go check out They Came Before Columbus by Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, a professor of color. If you don't know who Dr. Ivan Van Sertima is, you do now. Alright? They came before Columbus, man, because all of us wasn't slaves. So we got to let go of a lot of shit, man. Real talk. Take it from OG, 55 years old, man. Been through it, man. My life a movie, for real. That was one of my bars and one of my battle raps. My life is a movie. Yours truly was a star from the start. That 20-year bed in the feds was just a walk in the park. Alright? So, it's time to let go, man. Like, our women are getting found hanging from trees. Our 1-year-olds are getting unalive in parking lots at Walmart. So, I implore you to start, because we got to go back to our history and see how we built the Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Greenwood District, Rosewood, and other places across America in the early 1900s, over 100 years ago. We got to go back and study that. So that's why I said no better place to start than They Came Before Columbus, because we got to start exercising your Second Amendment right to bear arms is beyond. If you're not doing that, like I said, man, you fool. You fooled out here in 26, because unfortunately, man, we not safe, man. And they're not reporting on it. The media is not saying nothing about Toneal Nicole Miller. How can you not say something about a 27-year-old black woman found hanging from a tree? Miami police, what's going on, guys? What's going on? That's, what's really going on? It's horrible. It's horrible. And all the other things that's going on in the country that people of color, I'm sick of, white people sitting there talking that shit about black on black crime. It's more, there's more white crime committed in America than black crime, because there's more white people. Duh, simple fucking math. It's like losing weight. You know what I'm saying? A diet is 3,600 calories. A regular diet that everybody should eat is 3,600 calories a day. If you want to lose weight, it's simple math. Cut 3,600 in half, 1,800 calories a day. Then you lose weight. Simple math. 1,800 instead of 3,600, that's 1,800 less calories a day. Do that repeatedly over a week, 14 days, then you will lose weight. Simple math. Alright? It's more white people in America than blacks. And like I said, this ain't no white-black topic anyway. This is, we as black people are being annihilated, exterminated, and nobody is saying nothing about it. I mean, like, sister went to celebrate Juneteenth and you get found hanging from a tree. So, you know, hopefully Luke can get on top of that, man, and give us some insight, man. I welcome that. It's sad and unfortunate, but, you know, I had to report on that, man. And that was just, I hated to even report, but I got it. Just like I said, I'm using my platform. If the media is not going to say it, I'm the media now. This is my station. You know, you go to my YouTube channel, the iCats. You know, it's what I want to put out. That's why I said I'm putting out beneficial information, man. I told you about a couple last week about the brother Travis Hunt out of Virginia Beach that unalived somebody and didn't even get bail. Like, we just getting shit on all over the place, man. You know, so it's time to be aware. That's what I said. It's time to let go. You know, it's time to get your asses in shape, man. It's time to stop being clowns. You know, you ain't got to be part of the Roman circus, man. That's how they got you entertained and distracted. Nah, man. A sister was found hanging from the tree in Florida. Everybody should be talking about that shit right now. Talking about what are we going to do to protect our sisters, you know what I'm saying? When we going to start going to the gun store and you know, protecting ourselves, exercising our Second Amendment right like every other American is doing. But it's just, I just hate to have to come with that, but I mean, that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. That's what I use my platforms for. So I don't really care. When I be rude and I be talking about Palestine, man, I done lost, on my IG, man, I probably done lost 3,000 followers. You think I care, man? I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to speak the truth, man. I'd rather please God and have mankind upset with me than to please mankind and have God upset with me. You know, I submit to Allah Ta'ala, man, the one and only God. Other than that, man, you know, my job is to inform, man, and, you know, have a good time. You know, I can have a good time within reason. But when things like this ain't time for a good time when a black woman is flying from a tree. I wouldn't care if it was any woman, but it's always us. I had a video last year about the trucker in North Carolina that was found hanging from a tree. Like, this is a reoccurring theme, and the media's not saying nothing about it. So we got to be aware, man, to start protecting our families, our babies, our women, our daughters, our sons, man. We got to listen. We got to let go of a lot of shit, man. It's go time. It's been go time, man. You know? We got to get rid of them screw faces when we see each other, man. We got to smile, extend love. That's where it starts, too. Along with, like I said, learning your history, reading Dr. Ivan Van Sertima, they came before Columbus. We got to start smiling. We got to start loving each other. That's real deal. Let's get rid of these screw faces, you know. You can get upset. Let's get rid of these gangs. These gangs that did nothing but fuel violence and misery all over America, man. Over streets that's not even yours. Why do you think they let you play that out and keep doing it and killing each other? We got to start loving each other and smiling, man. You know, and then we got to start letting go, man. We got to start protecting ourselves, man. This has to stop, man. This has to stop. It has to be spoken about, and it has to stop, man. So if we have to stop it ourselves, so be it. But no, shouldn't nobody else be found hanging from trees and then the media's not reporting on it, man. You know, my condolences to her family. I cannot imagine, you know, this is the stories I reported on from the little 1-year-old in Mississippi to now this, Toneal Nicole Miller in Miami and Florida. I can't even imagine. I extend my sympathy to the family, man. And, you know, and one thing I try to do, like I said, this is my platform. I'm not trying, you know, to use misery to get views and all that. I'm trying to make people aware that it's serious out here, man. That's what I said. You gotta let go of all that frivolous. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Because we losing at an astonishing rate. So we gotta start loving each other, protecting each other, man. Being aware, getting healthy. Your body's your temple. Let's go, man. Get rid of all this garbage, man. It's go time. Let it go. So, man, till we chop it up again, man, I just had to drop that in your lap, man. I thank you and I love you for the support, man. Y'all been rocking with your boy. Like I said, I got over 50 subs on my YouTube channel, the iCast. Tell a friend, head on over there, man. Check out my channel, man. Till next time, I love y'all. Peace.